Do you think it's worth the investment?
Every single penny, without a shadow of a doubt.
And what about
the best money I've ever spent?
So we've got George here. Thank you very much, George, for coming down and accepting to take part in this testimonial. So just tell us a bit about your journey and how you came to having your procedure.
I think I started losing my hair more during the COVID situation. I think the stress of like not being self-employed and basically not working, and so one of my friends had it done with you already, so I'd already seen his process. Then I found out another friend of ours had also had it done where I live, so I'd looked at options before but didn't really think it was anything bad until after COVID, so it would have been 2023. I went to a party and saw a photo of myself and I thought, oh my God, my hairline has gone back so far. I look like a M shape. So then literally, I think I messaged you and a month later I booked it.
Perfect. Excellent. So the whole process was quite easy to get in contact with us.
Yeah.
From your consultation.
Yeah.
And you live quite far, don't you? You live in
Sussex.
In Sussex.
West Sussex, yeah.
But we had the video consultation and we spoke about the surgery, about the procedure, everything that was going to happen. Did you feel that all your questions were answered, or did you feel that there was parts missing, or was there anything that you weren't sure about?
Everything was answered, I'd say, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And in terms of your journey after your transplant, was it an overnight thing that all of a sudden your hair just came out?
Not at all. It was not an overnight journey. I think when you said before that it was going to fall out, you kind of don't really believe it. And then when it does fall out, you're like, oh my God, it's actually gone. Is this normal? And then you will actually panic. So then I spoke to you and you reassured me that that's actually supposed to happen.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so that part was the what we call the shock loss. So hair falls out, but it's not the actual roots that's fallen out. It's just the shaft of the hair that's fallen off.
Yeah.
And then we said that now this is where the growing phase will start happening. And then from that period, from about 4 months, is when you start seeing some hairs come through.
Yeah.
And then 9 months is when you get your full results. So after your hair transplant and you started seeing the growth, how did that make you feel? How was in terms of confidence? Did it make any difference?
Oh my God, it absolutely boosted my confidence.
Excellent.
I could actually see a nice hairline that didn't have any holes in it.
Okay. And from your transplant and today, do you feel that you're spending much more time on your hair? I know you are very particular with hair.
Yeah.
Because you are a hair stylist anyway. You deal with hair day in, day out. So you know exactly what people are going through because it's a journey, like I said. What part of the hair transplant were you concerned about? What part of it? Was there any particular part that you were mostly worried about?
My fear was having my hair all shaved off in the very beginning.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's only when the hair shed, and then after that it was just watching it come back. I didn't really have any issues other than that, really.
Perfect. And what advice would you give to anyone that's wanting to have a hair transplant?
Absolutely get it done. It's changed my mental state massively.
Excellent, excellent. Perfect. So we know hair transplant can be, people worry about the cost as well. Do you think it's worth the investment?
Every single penny, without a shadow of a doubt.
And what about
the best money I've ever spent?
Excellent. And what about those who are thinking about going abroad?
Don't do it. You're mental if you do. I'd be too scared if I went abroad.
The peace of mind being, at home.
Absolutely.
Being able to go home, the same day.
Yeah.
It's a massive difference. And if there was any issues, we're literally fingertips away,
exactly.
a train away to the clinic. So, that also it's one of the main things for us as well, for the patients as well. Their mental status, like you said, mental health makes a big difference for them. So it's worth the investment, like you said, and traveling abroad is not something you recommend.
No, absolutely not.
Thank you. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time, sharing your experience with us. It means a lot to us as well. And like I said, once anyone has a treatment with us, they're not just a patient, but part of a family as well. So thank you, George, for having the time to come here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.